What was Spike Lee really saying in 1989 about policing, cultural differences, and the tension boiling over in Brooklyn?
I have today's forecast for you. Hot!
Do the Right Thing isn't just about a hot summer day. It's about centuries of history shaping the community. Mookie, that was played by Spike Lee himself, and then Sal, that was played by Danny Aiello. They represent more than just two people. They represent separate cultural identities, and I feel like that's important, especially because of the friction that arises when those identities collide, and when they don't collide.
Speak English today.
And look at the rest of the neighborhood. There was just always a common theme of stubbornness and almost like a refusal to respect each other's cultures. And I feel like that really drove much of the tension in the film. And now let's take a little deeper dive into the history of policing itself. From the roots of early slavery, American policing was often used to control black communities and enforce white supremacy while also protecting the property that's over people. And that was a big piece of what Spike Lee was trying to show in this film. Like you can see with the authority figures, like the Officer Long. It's not just about the bias, it's about a system, and it's about the system staying how it's supposed to be, shaped by generations of inequality. Now, I don't know about you, but I see the common theme.
Get to your car quick before these people start to strip it clean.
When Radio Raheem, which is played by Bill Nunn, is killed by the police, it's more than just a single tragic act. It's almost like a reflection of this systematic oppression. It can be really easy to see Mookie's choice to throw the trash can through Sal's window as a sign of just random anger. But I think it's more to that. To me, I see it as a response of decades of tension. It's almost like cultural clashes and institutionalized justice, you could say. Because if the cops is not going to do it, then who's going to do it, you know? I think that's where he was at. At least that's what Spike Lee was going for in that scene in that film. And it still boils down to the refusal to accept or embrace each other's culture. Let's go back to the smaller conflicts for a minute, like Bugging Out, that's played by Giancarlo Esposito, and challenging Sal's Wall of Fame, where his problem was that he wanted some brothers on the wall.
Man, ask Sal, right?
Hey, Sal, how come you got no brothers up on the wall here?
You want brothers on the wall? Get your own place. You can do what you want.
That little stubbornness to maintain one culture over another's, whether it's the Italian American or Black African American, that creates a friction. And because of it, it also shows that the pride of a community holds one of their histories and their identities over the others. In one hot summer day, Spike Lee's genius is showing how cultural pride, systematic oppression, and the individual choices collide.
Like that, but to me, racism in this country is always perking right underneath the surface, and it takes, OJ or whatever you want, some incident where it becomes, flashpoint, and then it dies back down. Yeah. Till the next thing happens.
That summer day in Brooklyn is symbolic. It's a pressure cooker of historical, social, and cultural tensions that still resonate today in society. Now you tell me, who do you think did the right thing?
What we got to say? Fight the power. What we got to say? Fight the power. Come on. What we got to say? Fight the power. What we got to say?